A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with Coach Eli Drinkwitz before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you. How it's going down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cyclones offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Picks up the first down. Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud. Make it real difficult on our opponent.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So TCU's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
There he goes. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And it's the game-breaking speed.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere.
Might have a chance. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. through the air. It's Vaughn. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Looking to throw on first down. Got it. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wants to throw it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
So just a lack of discipline, and on fourth down, too, just hands this offense a first and 10. Wants to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on third and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, TCU! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Number 98, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. under fire. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Bailey. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The option, the keeper, knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He's going to take off. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let it get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Cyclones will hustle to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to gets into a score.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Trying play action. Got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Bond. Gets it out fast. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. Back to the ground with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got a man in the middle. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Into the end zone for 6. The AT unit on the field.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a crease to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to buy time. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come up field, and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab on the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Vaughn. Complete to the left. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's start with the Temple Owls in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Owls setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West. Now back to your game in Ames. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They'll move the wide receiver. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it at the 15. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Back to pass, it's Vaughn. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. It's not there. Just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And there is little that will send a home crowd into a frenzy like back-to-back sacks. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Back to pass, it's Vaughn. Working that left side now. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's in open space downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes the offense on first down. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. The offense changing the play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Vaughn. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Got a little grass. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got his man on the outside. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Quarterback will keep it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cyclones back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. To throw, it's Vaughn. Rushes on him, and he is corralled short of the line to gain.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the first down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the first down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got...
There's a crease. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. The Cyclones with a counterpunch.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like...
Snags it, and he's open. Inside the touchdown, Horned Frogs. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Horned Frogs answer right back.
Win.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Now he can return this. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. He took it all the way back, and not only that, they tie the game on the defensive two-point conversion. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll run it again. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The inside handoff. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Vaughn. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
They'll take over first and 10.
They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. And the Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, TCU! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. Here comes the heat. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
The Cyclones are in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They want to run this quarterback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Pop. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on third and 4. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. From the gun on third down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Horned Frogs will snap it on first and 10. Pulls and fires complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. There's some room. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Looking downfield, it's Vaughn. Pressure coming. Took care of it himself. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Going for it all. It's the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones. The Cyclones with a counterpunch.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
The Hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. this one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye.